images aren't exactly right without work. What is up, Faith family? Jarvis Gotten here of Voyage Arts YT. Welcome back to another After Dark live stream. Y'all, I'm not going to keep you too long today. This is just an update stream where I'm going to promise you better content in the future. Because really, right now, like, I don't have anything in particular I want to go over, and I'm not just going to stream, for the sake of streaming. So, really just, I'm going to be going over some things that I feel like the Faith family should know. Mostly about new projects, uh, new things that we're doing with the channel. So, I may as well get that out now because I was just fighting with Google about something because they trying to. It's the whole thing. I'm fighting with Google, and I thought, hey, you know what? Why not do this fucking ass stream? So I expect people to watch this video as the VOD. So sorry if it's not the most entertaining thing in the world. I'm just trying to get all these points across. Oh, we got gaming. Nigga, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Says the peak NG tuber. You know what? I'm not gonna self-deprecate right now. I actually do agree with that. The more recent episodes have been really good. I really like them. They don't do too well in the views. Um, but that's really the only disappointing thing about them. So I don't know. It's corny to say. Maybe people will come around. You never know if that actually will happen, but it's always nice to be happy with what you're putting out. So thank you, I appreciate that. Shit, man. Guess if we are really going to get into the updates, then or just in the stream. All right, sorry about that. I did not write down all the notes quickly enough, but I guess first off we should start with the PNG Tuber season 4. What was it? The PNG Tuber season 4. Yeah. There's somehow there's a little and a lot to report on this run. I mean, season 3 ended earlier this year, and you know, it, ever since then, it's just season 4 has been in production. Is the episode that was supposed to act as the premiere that's been in the works since October, and it's just now been finished. But it's gotten to the point now where I'm running out of production codes for the sort of off-season thing we're doing. So I'm gonna have to start season 4. Thankfully, I do have an episode in mind. It still needs to be written, and I may have to get some help with it. We'll see. But that will be releasing this summer. I'm not entirely sure of a date. Um, I was trying to go for Independence Day, but if all goes right with this episode, it might be able to come out before. So there is no date, but it's either coming out this month or next month. It doesn't matter because the videos are still going to come out, so it doesn't really matter if the show's in season or off season because the show will always be made. So it doesn't even matter. But yeah, no, that's situation with PNG Tuber, and of course there are more videos coming soon. I'm not happy with the pace that they've been released, but hopefully I'll be able to pick that up very soon. We got quite a few videos in the works. Actually, Disney's Primos just leaked, and I want to have something out by June the 2nd at least. I still need to go back and after I'm done eating dinner, hopefully soon, I need to go back and actually watch that episode and write down some notes because holy crap, it was bad. And the notes I have right now, they aren't great, but I'm sure as I continue to watch the episode, it'll get worse and worse because I've been sent like screenshots of the leaked episode. It is fucking horrible, and I the fact I'm less excited about reviewing it and more excited to be like the first on the scene of this atrocity, because this is yet another like crappy generic Disney cartoon. But if I can like rip into it and be one of the first to do it, that'll be probably one of the crowning achievements of the show. So that should definitely be a lot of fun. So good times ahead with the PNG tour. Season 4 is coming soon. Really, the only thing that'll change is probably the graphics package. But I think that if the fans have enjoyed this year's episodes, I mean, you'll enjoy season 4. Let's be honest, guys. It'll be more the same. The show changes over time. It doesn't just change because the number of the season is different. Which, I mean, it's not the worst idea. It's just not something I do. All right, what do we got next? What's the next item? More than glory. If you're a fan of the PNG tour, you can just like leave the video right now because this is uninteresting as shit. Um, yeah, no, more than glory is coming to an end. I already said that in the last fucking ass channel update I did. And dog, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, so the script for the episode is finally done. It's been being worked on forever, and I got a little help from my friends. The creator of Dick Bowles, he how do I say this? He's credited on the story of the episode, but that was a prior thing because I needed to stuff the episode with an A and B plot. And he's credited because he added like one element, but really Indian, I had to reach out to Vormaster GT. He did Spartan Love, and he wrote an episode of NIG, and he did Rants and Raves with Ice Kid, and also Derelict Country. Um, a good acquaintance of mine from across the pond, and they both gave me a fresh perspective on the episode, so they contributed quite a bit, and yeah, man, they helped mold the episode into something great. So it's already about 5 minutes right now, and I hope to get it out as soon as possible. But I think it's solid, and I think people are gonna enjoy it. I think probably PNG Tuber fans, if they do watch it, then they might enjoy it because it has a little bit of the same DNA. There's some obvious references to the show a little bit. You have to sort of squint your eyes to notice it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this will be the best episode of the show. But it is the end, and it is the end of an era for VAYT. Which I mean sounds sad, but I mean, ever since 2023, it's hard to be sad about anything with this channel. Yeah, man. Oh, got Gamer still replying. PNG Tuber's thoughts on Skibbity Toilet Win. I probably should do a Skibbity Toilet video. You're right, dog. Because I actually watched a little bit of Skibbity Toilet, and I thought it was I thought it was interesting. I couldn't finish watching it because I was like, I could understand what was going on, but it was a bit too much. But I think the PNG tour, we probably have some thoughts on it. It just have to be. I'd have to find a way to make the video funny. Because Skibbity Toilet itself is not funny. It's like the definition of lobotomy. And then, yes, I guess is Primos racist? Um, I have to really watch it to see. I can't speak on that yet. But that is a good talking point for the video, isn't it? I can just have the PNG tuber saying, "There's a real lack of true American representation in here. That's kind of racist, isn't it?" And then, God, I can see, see when I say stuff like that, I can already see like the entire like paragraph in my mind. So, oh man, no, that's fucking awesome, dog. That's fucking awesome. Uh, but no, it is not racist. At least I don't think so. I don't want to claim it is because I haven't seen it yet. But he said, "I know a guy that showed me his more than glory in a Walmart bathroom." Bro, what the fuck, man? You know what? It's Pride Month, so I can't even say anything. You know what? Good for you, man. You go ahead, live your truth, fly your freak flag. God, I got a kink in my back. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Jesus. Okay. I gotta stop laying like that. Diamonds Cheat asks, what's happening? Well, man, what's happening is you are witnessing um, the summer update stream where we update the people on what's really going on with the channel. There's been some developments, and I just wanna let you guys know it's not that much anyway. So that's why this isn't like an actual stream where we're doing anything. And also, Diamond Sheet, you're the guy who made the fucking Gooner Review 7 video. Yeah, that was interesting. And I saw the fan art too. That was like scarily accurate, man. Jesus, I saw it because I think you tagged the PNG Tuber account, and I saw it and I was like, holy shit, this is way too accurate. I thought you had like taken a drawing from me. So I was like, holy shit, this is dead on. Yeah, no, then I looked up the Guna reviewer and I saw that video and I'm like, holy shit, this Twitter drama, man, this making me feel old as fuck. And I actually did a reaction to it. Um, I don't know when that's coming out, man. I'm sorry, cause I got so many other like one-off videos I want to do this June. So, shit, we'll get that out eventually. But yeah, hopefully that answers you. Gaming says, to be fair, you need a pretty high IQ to understand the lore of Skibbity Toilet. Honestly, I wouldn't even disagree with that because it seems way beyond me, like way too complicated. When it gets into the realm of like an anime backstory, that's when okay, those guys you got to slow it down for me because the stories I can understand are pretty simple. Like there's some movies where I just like blank out what's happening because it's too complicated. I don't know if this says more about my intelligence or um, just how ridiculous stories are getting now, but I'll let you guys decide that. You got Valtunes always in the chat says, I just got pet chicks and I've begun educating them on the ways of communism. Now, personally, I don't have an issue with that. I think that's actually great. The PNG tuber, he might have a bit of an issue with that, so I would definitely not tell him what's going on, or he'll be like, "What? See, where does the indoctrination stop? It's in our public schools. They're teaching kids to be radical activists. Ugh! And now you're teaching ducks? Oh my god. Must have brought them from the Disney pet store. Fucking communist shitheads." Or something to that effect. What the fuck is that? Oh, I said, okay, my bad, guys. Uh, you got gaming says a PNG Tuber Pride Month special. You know what? Actually, I was gonna do like a promo image with like the PNG Tuber, and he was like turning his skin was turning rainbow, and it was like the Venom symbiote, and he was just turning into a rainbow, and I thought, uh, yeah, it's a bit too on the nose, isn't it? So I decided against it. Voyager Arts, we haven't had the best history of celebrating Pride Month, mostly because we don't really celebrate it. And the one time we did, that video was unbelievably asinine. Of course, I was completely responsible for it. And it was one of the worst videos that's ever been put on this channel. Thank God it's private now. But it was some dumb transphobic shit. So I'm like, you know what? If we're gonna celebrate Pride Month, we got to do it right. We got to have that satirical edge. It can't just be, gay laugh. Which I guess the PNG tuber turning into a gay symbiote. I guess that would have been funny. It was more a matter of I just didn't want to draw it. So. Because I already got the the episode I was talking about uh for that's coming out sometime in season 4 is supposed to be the premiere. It's not the premiere anymore. That's what I'm trying to say because I didn't elaborate too well or give a title. So Pride Month will probably be celebrated. I got an idea for it. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I'll feel like that. We'll see. Then Diamond She says, "I'm a huge fan of your content. You're really funny." Well, Thank you, I appreciate that. But as with everybody who says that, I encourage you to get a brain scan because funny isn't the word I would describe. I'd say um, interesting and unique would probably be the right word because who else would just scream about, about cartoons like that? Swear to God, some of those videos are straight psychotic, bro. It's like the Nickelodeon video where he's like, he gets to the Fairly Odd Parents a New Wish, and you know, I wish I had better phrasing. I wish I had done the video earlier in the month so I wouldn't have to talk about that fucking show. But just all the screaming in that video, I want to release the raw audio just so you can see how many gaps are actually between like the rants. Because people say, how do you keep your breath while screaming like a whiny little bitch in all the videos? And I'm like, well, I don't keep my breath. I have to take breaks because my lungs are not big enough to sustain all that fucking. I'm trying to think, man. All that fucking early bring me to horizon, like pray for plagues level screaming. I just can't do that, dog. So, uh, but yeah, I mean, if you find it funny, shit, there you go, dog. There you go. I mean, I'm here to entertain in the end. So that's how you do it. You know it. Gaming says that sounds so woke. It is. I'm a very woke individual. I'll come out and say it. If woke means what I think it means, I think woke just means leftist. So if woke means leftist, then yeah, I am a leftist simply because if I was on the right, I wouldn't be able to respect myself or look myself in the mirror. So that's all it is, dog. While my friends try to say he's a black Republican, he's a black Republican, while they're all like homophobic, like you know what? Let me just let me just leave it at that. Let me just leave it at that. Let me just leave it at that. It's not all of them, but it's a fucking lot of them. Someone said it's always Pride Month with the PNG tuber. Yeah, no, seriously, man. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of this without like directly saying it. It's like the PNG tuber is like Nick Fuentes, you know. I'll put it like that. It's like it's like Nick Fuentes, um, except instead of being asexual, the PNG tuber is like aggressively heterosexual. Take that as you will. Gaming says that Family Guy video though. There were two of them. Do you mean the first one I did? I'm trying to think because there was another one I did which didn't do as well, but my heart wasn't really in that video. I think I was bitching about Family Guy in another video, and then that just sort of carried over into another video that I just decided to make because I had an extra paragraph that I could reuse. So, but the first one was pretty crazy. I don't watch too much of the old stuff. Like if a video released, I'm trying to think because I mainly watch the episodes from this year, excluding a feature or feature presentation. I don't watch that one too much, but everything from this year I rewatch quite a bit. So the older episodes, I don't remember making them, and if I don't watch them, then my memory of them fades. So this might be a good thing, because man, those videos were made during some dark times, but holy shit, some of them are funny. Uh, Mostly gaming says the way he goes on a psychotic rant and switches on a dime is hilarious. Yeah, there's there's an art to it. There's an art to it, and that's some I've had to develop over time because that's really only something you can do in these reviews. That's like that. I feel like that's something unique to the PNG tuber. I can't exactly think of any other like review show where the person is just like unbelievably fucking angry and then they just go back like nothing's wrong cuz the other people they want to be taken seriously. That's the thing. uh Me personally, I don't care. I'm trying to get a laugh out of people no matter how cheap. But a lot of these other like cartoon reviewers, I mean, you guys, if you're here, you probably already saw that stream I did with War Master, so you know who I'm talking about. But they get real sanctimonious and pissy, and I guess they're trying to be funny, but then they try to bring it back down, like, oh, I'm not actually that mad at this stupid little cartoon. I'm just joking. Well, see, it's even less funny because first of all, the joke, or I'm sorry, the quote unquote joke you were telling in the first place is ass, but then you just try to go back on it. Like, what? Are you serious? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop because if I start, you guys know I'll never stop, and I'll start saying people's names. And if these people know about me, they hate me, but I don't care because I don't respect them. And I'm like Kendrick Lamar, bro. I'm gonna fuck them up. I'm gonna take over the game. It'll be living in a fucking in a fucking what's the word? What they say in the PJs? Oh boy, yeah, I guess a homemade bungalow. I'm gonna be living in the fucking Palisades. Uh, then we got Froska. He says hi. He says, is there a show that both you and the PNG tuber like? Is there? I think yes, there are like all the classic Cartoon Network shows, like Adventure Time, regular show. But the thing is that I like them because I've seen them. So I saw that Val too. Yeah, no, I like them because I've seen them and I grew up with them. The PNG tuber likes them because that's the popular thing to do. And that's one of the few instances where he'll go with the popular opinion just because it's funnier to have him saying, I remember all the good cartoons like Adventure Time and Regular Show and Gumball and XYZ and all these shitty woke shows like Cricket a Creek and Victor and Valentino and Summer Camp Island and all this other crap. So, yeah, no. So there are some shows. I think there's quite a bit of overlap between the shows that me and the PNG tuber don't like. I don't like Haley's on it or Kif. Those are the big ones. Those are the big ones because I will make a million videos about Haley's on it. It's to the point now where I need to make another one because the show is basically dead and out of the story, and I can probably get some good material from Twitter or just like complain about Twitter because whenever I'm in need of something to bitch about, I will bitch about Twitter for the last like 2 minutes of the video. But uh fuck yeah, man. There's quite a bit of overlap. It's mainly Kif and Haley's on. Those are the big ones. A big divergence is Moon Girl though. I fucking love that show. And that's why I'm hesitant to do videos about it. And it was like a pure coincidence that like the Moon Girl clip blew up on Twitter and then I released the Moon Girl video like a day or two after that. Pure coincidence because I already had it in the works. 'Cause I knew I will have to talk about season two, so this will be the only video I make. Because for one, the Moon Girl videos don't get too many views, and I always got to keep that in consideration. But two, I'm just so sick and tired of talking about that show so negatively because I fucking love it, man. Season two was great, especially when they like tying it really into the MCU. I thought that was great. Although I think it's more MCU adjacent rather than explicitly MCU because they don't mention the blip, but they have Maria Hill, who, spoiler alert, well, who cares? No one here should watch Secret Invasion, is dead, and they brought in the Kree, which personally I'm really fucking down with because um, I appreciate Captain Marvel more than I used to after seeing the Marvels, which surprised that video didn't catch me more shit. Caught me a lot of stupid people though. Almost said the word. So yeah, no. The Valtoon said, "Ain't no way he just compared himself to K Dot." Yeah, no, that's not fair. I'm like, if K Dot met, um, fuck, I'm trying to think. If K Dot uh was on the level of Logic on the Bobby Tarantino tapes. No, I'm sorry. If K Dot was on the level of Logic in Bobby Tarantino 3, I think that's where I'm at. So I wish I was K Dot, but I'm more Logic on Bobby Tarantino 3. But I'm happy with it. Really, the only thing I have in common with K Dot is the race and the height. Actually, it depends on how tall K Dot is. I'm not sure. Um, Actually, I'm not sure, but I think I'm about as tall as him. That dude's a short ass nigga. Um, but I'm in fucking reverse Holland, so everybody's short, so I don't notice how short I am. Uh, Resident Ruben Guzman, good to see you. He said, "More than glory." Yeah, it's up on the screen. Yeah, no, I was just saying, more than glory is the final episode is in the works. I'll have more to say as the episode comes close to release. But I think what I have right now is pretty good. The script still needs to be done, but it's being recorded quite a bit. There's like 5 minutes edited right now, which is kind of a cop out when you see the episode. But I think it's pretty solid. Hopefully, it's the best episode of the show. That is the goal. I'm not just doing random shit this time. All right, and then what else we got? Oh, we got Game and said, "Did you ever see that one pixel animation sequence in Sonic Prime that everybody brought up on Twitter?" I did not. I'm not too into or I wasn't too into Sonic Prime because I remember I had Netflix and I was watching it a little bit, and then I got really bored and I realized, oh, this is like a Disney Junior show, so I kind of stopped fucking with it. That's all it was. But yeah, no, I gotta check that out, man. There's a lot of shit I gotta check out, man. That people have suggested to me. There's a lot of stuff. I'll get into it later. Then he said, "Nah, you're trolling. You love Kiv." No, I fucking hate Kiv. That's why every single video, every single compliment I give to Kiff is like a backhanded compliment. So I'm like, Kiff definitely doesn't make me want to blow my brains out. So which I've tried not to let it get to that point, but I mean, come on, that show's fucking horrible. You've definitely watched the whole series. No, I haven't, bro. I remember one time I was at a friend's house, and for some reason we started watching Kiff. We were not supposed to be watching Kiff, and that shit was hard to watch, man. And he like goaded me into watching that shit. That was fucking horrible. Kiff is genuinely one of the worst shows that I've ever seen in my entire life. It is so creatively bankrupt that it's not even funny, man. I remember I was out at like an appointment and they had Kiff playing on the TV, and I think that was my final destination right there. I think I died, and everything after that has just been like a weird fucking fever dream. I fucking hate Kiff. Let me just put it like that. I fucking hate that show. Not enough to do videos on it, but I think it's like a genuine piece of shit, and I don't know what Disney was thinking. Um, I think right now I would say it is absolutely their worst show because at least the character designs and Haley's on it are good. Kiff doesn't have good character design; it just looks like complete another fucking dog shit. But maybe Primos is worse. We'll see. I can't speak on it. Yeah, Valtoons says I love superhero media, but not necessarily Marvel movies or DC, just like superhero flavored media. Give me one second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fair. Excluding Spider Verse and Moon Girl and things like that. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, the superhero aesthetic, or I guess not even the aesthetic, just the overall theme of, someone coming to save the day. That's like a universal thing. It's just the movies are definitely a little stale. Put it like that. Movies are definitely a little stale. So I understand being more into like Spider Verse and Moon Girl. Those are like objectively better than a lot of the superhero media we get from like mainstream Marvel and DC. Um, stuff like Jesus Christ, these niggas on the ATVs. Uh, yeah, no, sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's stuff like Spider Verse. That's like a technical masterpiece. Um, and it's connected with a lot of people just because more effort was put into it than a lot of live action stuff. Same goes for Moon Girl. I think it's a great superhero show. The only ones that are comparable, I think, are probably Peacemaker and The Boys. I'm so sorry about that barking. Holy shit. But But yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, Frost Scott says there was a huge Twitter meme back then where people would say Sonic Prime or would compare Sonic Prime to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's a lot like it, and it's kind of concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not. It's not great. I won't lie to you, dog. Cause I mean, that's not good. Cause like even I noticed that, and I don't think particularly critically about anything that I watch. But even I noticed, the sort of baby fight elements of the show. So I don't know, Chief. I don't know. Yeah, then Gaming said basically the pixel art in the show was so insulting to pixel art as a medium that the fans themselves reanimated to see in their own way. Yeah, no, I probably know what happened. There was a situation where it was like, cause so many like animated shows they try to do pixel art, then they just completely like fuck it up. There are a few shows that do it right, but a lot of the times, and I don't think this is exactly what happened in Sonic Prime. I haven't seen that egregious scene yet, but it was like The Simpsons where sometimes they go into the video game world and it's like um they draw blocky shapes. Like they actually draw like objects with pixels on them. It's fucking stupid. Cuz I guess they're too lazy to actually do pixel art. So God, man, and it's weird too, cause Sega was involved with that. I don't know if they necessarily owned the show. I don't. I think they just licensed it, but it's like Sega, like Sonic started out as a pixel art game. So how could you fuck up the pixel art in the animated show based on Sonic? It's just dirty work, man. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Gary said, "What? Kif is the best Disney cartoon since Phineas and Ferb." If Kif is the best Disney cartoon since Phineas and Ferb, I gotta wonder how bad have the past, how many years has it been? Fuck, I think it's been about 17 years. How bad have the last 17 years been for Disney Channel if Kif is the best thing that they put out? That is, they've got to be in a wretched state right now, dog, bro. That is, bro, calling Kif the best anything, it's like Kif is the best example of how not to make a cartoon. That's the only situation where you should be using Kif and best in the same sentence. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Like, for real. So it's true because I said so. Oh well, in that case, yeah, we gotta wonder how bad have how down in the doldrums has Disney television animation been since Phineas and Ferb came out? Because oh boy, Kif is a low point, but if that's the best they put out, we need to start asking questions. We need to start doing some mental health checkups. And Pharrell Scott says there was a Punch Out themed cutaway in Family Guy, and I gotta say, well, I love the show. The pixel art in that cutaway was awful. Yeah, people always bring this up, and it's fair because it's so obvious when pixel art is just poorly done. And like pixel art isn't even, in my opinion, it's not even that difficult of a thing to do. I mean, you could say maybe they don't have the animation budget, but I mean, it's Family Guy. Doesn't that show cost like $1 million a minute, or like $900,000? Probably $1 million a minute at this point. So like, how could you, how can you not afford like actual, like accurate pixel art? How difficult could it be? I don't know. I don't work for Fox. I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, dog. Okay, we gotta get through these updates, man. Holy shit. I'm sitting here yapping. Oh yeah, and then yeah, okay, so the next update is this is a weird one. Okay, wait a second. Let me do the H. Cause yeah, no, the channel memberships coming eventually. I just want to make this clear, guys. I mean, look, I don't give a shit if you subscribe to the memberships or whatever. I mean, if you want to, then go ahead and do it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not putting that shit out until there's like a good amount of videos. Like 100%, bro. There's got to be like an actual decent amount of content and like directors' commentaries on there. So it's probably not coming out for a while, but I just want all you guys to be like aware of it for when it does eventually. Cause when I make that one post, I'm probably never gonna bring that shit up ever again. Um, it's just see. Here's the thing that pisses me off, man. You got You got big channels. There's a big channel out there with like 19,000 subscribers, or not 19,000, or however many millions, not even thousands, the millions, and they have all these people like doing the memberships on their channel, but there's nothing in the actual membership section. It's fucking stupid, man. It's like they aren't even putting out things once a month. They did like 3 fucking live streams 3 years ago, and they say, "I know what guys, please get a membership to support the channel." It's just the fucking asinine bullshit, man. So you gotta actually have stuff on there. I'm recording stuff. I still gotta edit some stuff, but I want to make sure it's a good amount. I want to make sure it's on the level of actual stuff you would want to see behind the scenes content of. So is the memberships probably aren't going to be released when I would like them to be, but in the end, I'm not hurting for the money. It's just like dog, if you want to support the channel, then I'll give you something in return. Cuz the big thing is I don't want to do like timed videos to where the members get videos first and then everybody else gets videos first, cuz that's fucking stupid. Cuz I always look at what other people are doing, and if I say, "Wow, that's fucking stupid," then I don't do it. It's like this one guy, this one cartoon tuber. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not. And what did he do, man? He put out this one video on his Patreon, and it was like you could watch it on Patreon early, but it was like an unlisted YouTube link. So here's my thing. Here's my thing. Excuse me. Gas, Jesus, while I'm streaming. I should stop drinking fucking German soda. But yeah, no, dog. It was like it was an unlisted thing. It was an unlisted thing. He didn't even upload to Patreon, but it was an unlisted video. And my thought was, this is so easy to share with everybody else, And that's not even from the perspective of, oh well, the people who paid should get it early. My perspective is, why the hell isn't everybody just sharing this around as much as possible? And then I go into the comments and then somebody asks, "Hey, could you give me the link to this unlisted video that's public for anybody who has the goddamn link?" And then the dude says, well, no, I don't think that this guy would like that." And I'm like, "Nigga, what? What? You can't even do a little bit for the homies because you're so obsessed with, pardon my French, and I hate to say this right before Pride Month, but sucking this dude's dick. You're you're more concerned with that than helping out other fans of the thing you're watching. Dog, what the hell is that? You don't do niggas like that, okay? And the guy who made that video like a timed exclusive in the first place, he was wrong for splitting up the fan base into the people that want to pay and the people that don't. And I guess it's a way to trick people into thinking, "Oh well, you're not giving me money, so you don't deserve the things that these great people are getting." That's fucking stupid. If you're making entertainment, you should make it available to everybody. To me, it's ridiculous. It's straight up ridiculous, bro. It's like, and if you use the subreddit I'm on, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But shit like that just pisses me off, man. It's like everybody, the fans of something, they should be equal. No one should be more important than the other. But when you're like holding out on content, that's like, what the hell, man? It's like YouTube is a free platform. You can watch the shit for free. Why are you holding out on shit, dog? Why are you holding it? It don't make any sense to me. Uh, all right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pause the stream real quick, but I will be right back to continue bitching and moaning. Stick around. I will get to your messages. Um, yeah, be right back. Holy shit, I'm so fucking pissed off right now. Fucking hell. All right. So, when people leave their streams, a lot of the times they don't say why they left for, privacy reasons. Me, I'm perfectly fine with saying what I was doing since it's not that private. But it was so fucking stupid that I just don't want to say it. Anyway, let me wrap this thing up because I started bitching about somebody else instead of talking about what I want to talk about. The memberships are coming eventually. That's the situation. I want you guys to be aware. If you want to give me money at some point in the future, and going ahead, it all goes towards making the show better. That's that's all it is. Like literally, I have about have a actually a couple of costs related to the channel that need to be paid, but whatever. Who cares? Want to make sure the content is there for you guys. So I don't want anyone to feel scammed because that's I have issues with that. I have a lot of issues with that I'm not going into. And guess oh yeah, let me talk about this real quick. Diecast season 7 of Diecast reviews. You guys probably don't watch that, and that's fair. If you don't watch it, I don't blame you at all. Because it's a weird show, but it's a passion project of mine. Want to review all my cars. I reviewed quite a few of them too, and that show will be back later in the summer. I can't give a date, but yeah, no, the schedule will be like 2 episodes a week for quite a while. So hopefully there won't be any like massive breaks, like there were in season 5 and 6. 6 had some pretty crazy breaks. So yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of PNG Tuber, there's nothing for you in Diecast. If you're a fan of Diecast, there might be something for you in PNG Tuber, but Diecast is it's a very banal show. I'm not gonna lie. God, man. But I still like doing it, so I will forever make it. Yeah, dog. Was that the last? No, there's one more update, but I'll read the chat. Yeah, and gaming said, "What are your thoughts on the Subway footlong cookie?" I actually had it. Um, I've had actually a couple of the like footlong sidekicks they had. The footlong cookie was pretty good. The one I had because I went to a good location to get it. It was I mainly just bought it to see if it would be like a freshly baked hot thing or if it would be a like a crunchy sort of what's the word, like a churro, because the footlong sidekicks they have a pretzel, a churro, and a cookie, and I assumed that the cookie would be like same consistency as a churro. Not the case. They baked it fresh. It was very good. It was very very good. So I would definitely recommend it. Um, it's pretty good. It's one of the it's a pretty good deal too because it costs like $5 and everything at Subway is like overpriced as fuck. Can't even get like a 12-inch sandwich without it costing like $10. That's how much it usually costs for me. And I get that they can't really do the $5 footlong thing anymore and break even, but I'm like, you gotta bring the $5 footlong back, man. It's iconic, and niggas they just don't have money like they used to. That's all it is, dog. Just like bring back the $5 footlong, man. Come on. I know Jared sort of ruined it, but niggas are struggling out here, man. Niggas are struggling. And Subway's probably the healthiest fast food you can get. Well, maybe not anymore with this footlong cookie shit they're doing. So, I mean, it still tastes good though. If you get that shit hot, oh my god, bro, that shit brightened my day. I actually should not talk about that on YouTube. So, but because they will give me a strike. But yeah, no, if let me put it like this: you make some uppers with some nice Subway or like leftover Subway, especially that footlong cookie, you're golden. I'll put it like that. Um, it was technically downers in my case. It wasn't uppers, but that shit was still good. Oh man, he said gaming game. That was ominous, and it was It was so pointless. There was no reason to stop the stream, but maybe it was a good thing because I do need to wrap this up. I'm just sort of yapping at this point. I do want to make sure everyone's updated on shit. Gaming said, is is it diecast like German, meaning the okay? No, this is a situation where I would need to go to the actual stream because YouTube covers up the actual chat. Oh, actually, no, yes, I do. Fuck, this is ridiculous, bro. They make it so easy to stream, and yet I gotta go to the actual goddamn stream to see what anybody is fucking saying in the chat. Oh yeah, is it diecast like German meaning, like German the meaning die? No, it's like diecast car reviews. Yeah, see, exactly. That's how much the common Voyager Arts YT fan knows about diecast, which is fair because the show's is basically a non-entity at this point. Or if it is acknowledged, then it's like it's not acknowledged because if a notification pops up, um, I think people just dismiss it. I had one guy tell me, "Yeah, no, I like More Than Glory, but I usually just ignore it if it's diecast." Dude's a fucking asshole, but um, I assume that's not the same case for anyone who just regularly ignores diecast. Because I mean that's fair. I mean they're not the same show at all. It's the same person, but it's different shit. It's like I will think of an example in the next stream. And so why is it called diecast? Because like diecast cars, you just because of how the cars are made. Because it was supposed to be called like Hot Wheels reviews or whatever, but I can't use the name Hot Wheels because that's trademark. So I have to call it diecast reviews. Because I mean that itself is a generic name, but uh, at the very least it's easy to put like VAYT diecast reviews or Voyager Arts diecast reviews in front of it if there needs to be like discriminators with it. So yeah, that's all it is, Chief. That's all it is. But yeah, there was one final update. Oh yeah, bro, Hard Justice, bro, Hard Justice. Oh my God, Hard Justice. I cannot type. Retold. Hard Justice Retold. Now, if you guys remember, I did a reaction stream to John Graham's reboot of Hard Justice, and I think I did mention this in there. But working with Derelict Country, been working with him for fucking years at this point, and he is doing a recreation of the first episode of the original Hard Justice, which was like 6 minutes long and pretty funny compared to the hour-long kind of pretentious sort of deal that uh, John Graham just released with the reboot. So yeah, nah, dog, Hard Justice Retold. I think it's gonna be pretty good. It's like a hybrid of different styles. Uh, I got a scene in there. I think it's either the second or third scene. Uh, Derelict's worked pretty hard to bring it all together, keep people on their deadlines. Um, which I say like I met mine. I barely met mine. But yeah, no, very solid shit. You can go to Derelict Country's channel. I'll link it down in the description. Dog, you gotta subscribe to him, bro. I mean, he in general he puts out good content and he does like much better streams than me. But you can tell he puts a lot more thought and intentionality into his shit than me. Cause like stuff like Chewy's, it's like literally I could not work on a project for that long without my eyes glazing over and me just giving up. Because everything I do, it has to be in like 5 minutes, or I start freaking the fuck out. Like, oh, this video's longer than 5 minutes. Oh my god, I don't know if I can put this out. Like a little bitch. So, Derelict is not like that. So, definitely check his shit out. He's got Chewy's coming out. He's got Hard Justice Retold. It's gonna be hosted on his channel, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a reaction stream. I probably will. I probably will do a reaction stream. I gotta cover that with him, but me and him are going to be doing a stream because I was on his channel for Next Gen when Bring Me the Horizon Next Gen came out, which I mean, me and him, we talked at the beginning and end of of the album playing, but it was more just me, uh, him doing me a favor and letting me listen to the album early because we're in different time zones, and it wasn't out for me. So either way, that was a lot of fun. I fucking love Next Gen. Still, I'll probably be bumping that shit forever. And yeah, no, Derek's a good guy, and hopefully the stream me and him are gonna do, hopefully it'll be humorous. We will see. Uh, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, no. With that said, it's probably time to wrap this up. Jesus Christ. This is fucking ridiculous. This was an awful time to stream. But yeah, no, me and Derek are going live on the 7th, so um, come around for that if you can. Uh, and with that, uh, yeah, we're pretty much done. I'm sick and fucking tired of getting interrupted. Um, so I think we'll end it here. I had no more updates. Thank y'all for tuning in. The stream has gone on for way too long. This was supposed to be 20 minutes. Uh, it has been 53 minutes. Please, please, I'm begging you, please go and do something useful with your night. And I probably need to follow by example because I need to I need to get some PNG tuber videos done. I need to is I mean, if Vormaster is like actually on tonight, me and him, I'm gonna see if we can record a commentary. And yeah, mainly it's just I got to get the PNG tuber shit done. Like one video that I should just put out because it's kind of entertaining, and the other one I gotta write, and that's got to be out by the 2nd, no matter what. So yeah, man. Exciting times ahead. June should be a very good month. Hopefully, I can put out 15 videos like I want to. Because every month I want to put out 15 videos. I did not last month. I had a good reason for it. Hopefully, in June I can. Hopefully, excuse me, it can be a bit of a comeback for the channel. Even though the channel's doing pretty well. May was a good month. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan about the views that we didn't get because we're doing quite well. Let me put it like that. We always got to look on the bright side, especially if there's a pretty clear, obvious one right in front of you. You can't bitch about everything, just other people. Anyway, guys, I've been Jarvis Gun of Voyager Arts YT. This is gonna be a terrible VOD. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, but let me stop yapping. I've been Jarvis Gun. I will see you guys in the next stream, probably on the 7th, maybe before. Let's see if we can get War Master on. I'm gone. Oh yeah, peace out. Peace out, Feroz guy. Peace out, chat. Hate saying that. I sound like fucking Gen Alpha. There's always something a little brain rot about saying chat. Whatever, man. I appreciate you guys.